What's up guys, James here coming at you, brand new video. We're going to continue the specialty bar series today. Did the one on the safety squat bar, took a little break, did some other things. We're going to come back to it today, and today we're going to do the cambered bar. That's this weird ass looking bar right here. Super odd looking. This is where it hooks in to the rack, and then this dip here, this camber, and then that's where you load the plates on. It's strange, it's super strange. It's not common for most gyms to have. A lot of powerlifting specialty gyms will have it. We have one here at GUNSMITH Strength and Performance, obviously, because there are some tremendous benefits to it. A bunch of different companies make these. Elite FTS, Sornex, and the Camber varies on different ones. Huge variety there. The only reason we're talking about the Rogue one today is because that's what we have here at GUNSMITH Strength and Performance. So we're going to talk about the Rogue Cambered Bar. Same principles apply to all cambered bars, aside from minor details like weight and the degree of the camber. That's just going to change from bar to bar. So the Rogue Cambered Bar, it's 85 pounds. It's a heavy bar, okay? And it's a beast. It's really awkward and odd looking, but it's a super important bar. The purpose of the camber and the reason it dips down and you hook the weight lower than where it sits on your shoulders is because it creates a swinging effect, okay? So when the bar sits on your shoulders, you can see it swings, and so it's swinging with no weight on there. Once you start loading weight on there, it'll start swinging even more. The reason for you wanting it to swing is it forces you to control the swing. You see those people that kind of drop into the bottom of their squat and kind of bounce back up out of the bottom. That's not super effective at maximizing power and developing strength. You're just kind of getting the stretch reflex. And so a lot of people, when they drop into the bottom of their squat, they lose position and they lose tightness, and then they collapse forward and their form just goes to shit. And so the purpose of the swing is it forces you to have a much more controlled descent and the controlled but powerful ascent. So as you go into your squat, you can't just drop into the bottom, because that bounce out of the bottom will force the weight to swing on you, which will throw you off your course and it'll just mess up your squat. You have to stay tight, and you have to stay tight through the whole squat motion. And so it's super effective at people who have an issue with, losing tightness, losing control of their squat. It also loads the weight a little bit more towards your hips, because you really got to sit back. It makes the movement infinitely harder, okay? When the weight starts swinging, you have to control. I've seen some people who have commented and said, you're not supposed to hold the camber, it defeats the purpose. But honestly, when you get enough weight on there, it doesn't matter if you hold it down here, it's still gonna swing, okay? The main reason for for this bar is to help with squats. It helps you stay tight, it helps you improve tightness and control through your squat. Like this weekend, Vic and I were squatting up at Forever Strong with his brother Dev, and we were doing Zercher squats with the cambered bar. And I'll tell you what, that was awful. It really loads the hips nice and low, and you gotta stay tight, otherwise you'll lose it, okay? You can also use this for upper body movements. It's very uncommon, but you can. I've done it before. Vic programs for it also, and so you can do bench press with it, and that's crazy hard, because it's the same concept. You can't just bounce off your chest as some people would normally do. You have to go controlled, and you have to stay controlled and tight all the way through the motion, because it'll swing and you'll lose your groove, and you'll miss the lift, okay? So the main purpose of this bar is to improve tightness, improve your control through the lift. You can use it for bench, you can use it for squats. It's predominantly used for squats. You'll see a lot of people, they'll do box squats with this, because it gives you a target, really forces you to stay controlled, tight. And honestly, the biggest thing with box squats for most people is they relax on the box, and so with this, it forces you to stay tight while doing your box squat. So it's a really excellent bar. If you have access to one, I would highly recommend you give it a shot. It's not for beginners though, because it does change up some of the motion of the squat. Plus, you have to kind of develop your squat form before you go to this, because it's slightly different. It's not crazy different, but it's slightly different in terms of, you know, how you sit up on the bar. I love it. I use it as much as I can. It's definitely difficult. It makes the lifts way harder. Like I said, I would highly recommend it. It doesn't have to be the Rogue one. We just happen to have a lot of Rogue stuff, and so we have the Rogue Cambered Bar. But like I said, there's other companies that offer them. Some offer them a lot cheaper. Some offer them more expensive. It's kind of whatever you're in the market for. Okay. I like it. I don't see any disadvantage to the Rogue one. There's not much difference between cambered bars. I'll put the links to Rogue Fitness down below so you guys can check it out. I'll put Vic's links down below too, because he has some videos using this, and so if you need some inspiration, check that out. But yeah, if you have any questions, feel free, leave them below. Let me know. If you've used the cambered bar, let me know how you like it. That'd be cool. It's always nice to hear other people's experiences with it, or exercises they like to do with it. Like I said, mainly for squats, but you can also use it for bench press. You can do some Zercher squats with it as well. I think I even messed around, did some overhead press with it, but that was a little dangerous. But yeah, so like I said, cambered bar, excellent for your squats. I appreciate y'all for watching. Stay tuned. New GUNSMITH gear is dropping soon. We're redesigning the website. It should be available in the next week or so. All right, I'll let you guys all know. Stay tuned for that, because it's gonna be awesome. I appreciate y'all for watching. Talk to y'all next time. Peace.